What could 325,000 Canadian dollars buy you these days? How about a 4-bedroom house in Eugene, Ontario? Big Mac meals for an entire lifetime? 11 brand new Toyota Corollas, or this? This is the 2024 Range Rover SV. This isn't just any SV though. This is the long wheelbase, and this thing has options, including what they call the Signature Suite. First, we start off with the base SV long wheelbase at 267,000 Canadian dollars. It looks even smarter with the optional $10,000 Petrolix blue paint option, the $3,700 diamond turned 23-inch wheels, and the $4,400 Serenity exterior accents. Absolutely love the color combination of this SV with the blue and the gold, and you just have this huge blacked out area around the window frames, and the windows blend right into it. You do have retractable door handles. Yeah, it's going to help in clean looks as well as aerodynamics. And check out these doors. Like, this is the long wheelbase. They are long and big. Be careful if you're going to open this door wide open in a parking lot. But yeah, big means lots of room to get in and out. When you close it, it has what every luxury car should have, and that is soft closed doors. I do like the styling of the new full-size Range Rover. It's elegant, it's all flush. You have the integrated tail lights, they're all blacked out. The windows all blacked out, the wipers hidden underneath the roof spoiler here. This is equipped with a $1,200 towing package option, but you do get a standard split power tailgate. First portion comes up. You can press this to lower the bottom portion of the tailgate. And this is actually nice, not only for loading things in and out, but they have this kind of customizable flap here. So if I'm gonna pull this up, now you have a backrest. This is called the tailgate venting option. So you can put a cushion here, be protected from the elements. If it's raining, you have a little drink holder here. Yeah, pretty comfy for sure. But if you actually put this down and flip it up the opposite way, now it goes up and locks at 90 degrees, and now you have a partition. So you can put some items in the front and actually put some items behind. And when you raise this lower tailgate, it really has a nice compartment. Perfect for things that roll around. Can you say watermelon? Yes, absolutely perfect for watermelon. Now, talk about loading things in and out. You can see this will raise and lower with the air suspension to make things easier to load in and out. We have a power tonneau cover. Storage room is adequate. I did go on a film shoot and I was able to fit everything in. However, it's not overly huge considering this is a long wheelbase, but you do benefit for the second row when we get in there. You'll see in the center here, this does take up some room, and that is the refrigerator. Yes, this does have a fridge for your bubbly back there. If you need more room, you can fold down the right passenger seat, but because of that fridge, not the left side. Let's have a look inside. For 2024, the inside of the Range Rover SV gets a remodel. Mainly, they've really simplified things, so everything is done through the screen now. There are no more dials for your heating controls, even your volume. And this is a trend that you're seeing in coming out of other manufacturers as well. Do I like it? No, but are we gonna see more of it? Probably, because it's easier to implement, and I'm sure it's probably cheaper as well. Secondary benefit though, it does clean up the look here in this center console area. And the trick is to make it, as intuitive as possible and not drive people nuts. And after a week of using this, I can say that they have done a pretty good job. I've gotten used to, you can hear it's haptic, so easy to control. The temperature, volume is done on the side. Same thing, a slide up and down. You can also do it through the steering wheel wheel that you have, just like that. So yeah, I've gotten used to it. Not a big deal. Would I like a volume knob kind of in the center area or even the center console, right by that stop button, yes, I would. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of old-fashioned though. A lot of people just say use the steering wheel, but yeah, I just like having a knob. But yeah, so lots of nice materials in here. Now, if you look around the interior, the way that they've actually blended all the different types of materials with the brushed metal and the leather, the stitching is absolutely gorgeous. It is proper luxury in here, and you really gotta kind of go from one vehicle to another to really appreciate what they've done and how beautiful this interior is. So this has the $4,350 Serenity Caraway leather package here. Now all the seats have heating, ventilation, and massage on here, including hot stone massage. Extremely comfortable. There's so many details on here, so many adjustments, and all these adjustments can be made manually or through the actual infotainment screen. I can control all the seats from the front, which is really nice, so especially if you're using this like as a car service. But for example, even the headrest, you would think, you know, a power headrest going up and down would be cool, but no, this goes power up and down and fore and aft as well, giving you the perfect adjustment. Every seat has a memory setting on it as well. Now this also has the satin white ceramic option. So you can see on the shifter, on the door panels, underneath the dash area, this white, it's all ceramic. And it's quite unique. You know what? I love it. I think I really like it. Now I've heard from some other people, they thought that it felt plasticky. I don't know what they're talking about. I completely disagree. This does not feel like plastic to me at all. So yeah, I think it looks and feels like money. It's definitely different, and yeah, and it should, because it's $4,350 as an option for that. So the back is where it's at, because on the long wheelbase, you can get the Signature Suite option for the small price of $25,900. So yeah, it is basically the same price as a brand new Toyota Corolla, but you do get a lot of luxury and opulence, starting with the seats. Okay, so these seats, we mentioned they have hot stone massage, they recline, ventilation, heating, but for the right side seats, since you can actually move this passenger seat forward, it can have more of a recline. You have a separate footrest that comes out from the bottom of the passenger seat. You could really get very comfortable while you watch your favorite movie on the 13.1-inch screens. Those are standard, by the way, on the SV. And maybe you want to have a drink. Well, you have your own refrigerator behind you for your wine or your bubbly, including special SV crystal glasses. Raise up the drink holders, or maybe you need a table, want to do some work. Well, there is a powered club table that comes up. There's room underneath for extra storage. You can hide things in there if you want to. This is almost, you know, it's equivalent to like business class seating. Actually, well, the seating doesn't go completely lay flat, but the seats themselves are way more comfortable than any airplane seat that I've actually sat in, for sure. So comfy back there. Lots and lots of room. Now, if you're a passenger, too much sun, or you don't want people to see you, you can raise up the power shades as well. Yeah, beautiful place to spend some time in the back right there. Now, if you've watched some of my other reviews on the new full-size Range Rover, you'll see that I'm very enamored with this vehicle. It's one of my favorites, hands down. I believe last year was one of my favorite vehicles that I drove all year. Why? Because it's so comfortable, it's effortless. That's one thing. And For this new SV for 2024, they've ramped up the power a little bit because they've added a mild hybrid system. So you do have a 4.4 liter twin turbo system with this mild hybrid. You get 606 horsepower now and 553 pound-feet of torque. That goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. We have that beautiful air suspension. Right now we are on the highway and we're on some rough pavement. Let's just see if we get some nice smoother pavement on this side, maybe a little bit. Anyways, the bumps, barely feel them, and that's a general consensus. I was quite popular this week with the neighbors, and everybody wanted to check out the vehicle, and yeah, everyone's thought the same way. You could barely feel, or you could definitely, you feel the bumps, but they've basically been toned down. So you know that they're still there, which is good. So you still have some drive feel, but you just kind of float over them. And that's the type of experience that you want in a vehicle like this. Now we are in comfort mode. If we go to dynamic, we can actually make the suspension a little bit more on the stiffer side, a little bit better handling. But this is it's a luxury vehicle for hauling people around. Sure, the 606 horsepower can get you to 60 miles an hour in probably about like 5 seconds, really, really quick. If I put my foot down, okay, we just went to a very quick, fast number there, quickly. Lots and lots of power. So yeah, but it's not a sports car. It's a Range Rover, so it does have off-road capability. You can raise this up, off-road mode. You can change the traction modes on here, but let's be completely serious. No one is gonna take a $300,000+ Range Rover off-road, you know, unless maybe you're making a run, you know, away from the paparazzi and you gotta duck into the bush or something like that. Yeah, maybe that could be an instance, but on the most part, no one's gonna take this off-road willingly. Now, as an everyday driver, this thing would be a dream, whether you are on the highway like we were or in the city. Especially in tight spots, this thing drives a lot smaller, mainly due to, first of all, the steering is extremely light on here, and also this is equipped with 4-wheel steering. It's standard, and it really reduces the turning circle so much more. You are literally turning in the same area as you would as a compact to mid-size car. It really has an impressive turning radius for a vehicle of this size. Transmission-wise, you know, that 8-speed, you can feel the shifts, but they're not harsh. You just know that they're there, and it's responsive, and yeah, there's nothing to complain about on the drive and the ride of this vehicle. You know, it just evokes a sense of calmness. You don't feel like you're in a hurry when you're driving it. In the passenger seat, you don't really care if you're in traffic. It just changes your headspace. The touch, the feel, the smell even. I'm not big on smells. I do not like strong smells, especially leather. I don't like strong leather smells. I don't know what Range Rover does with their leather, but you know it's leather, but it's not overly, you know, leather smelling. It's just, yeah, you put it all together and it works. That's what makes Range Rovers so special, for sure. And of course the drive, just listen. Okay, you're saying, Brian, whoa, this thing's $325K. Are you crazy? Yeah, maybe if I was actually going to buy one, but that doesn't mean that there's people that aren't in the market for vehicles like this. Maybe you just have deep pockets and want to add this to your stable, but I'd say a lot of the potential buyers for this would be luxury car services, the ones that are picking up the celebrities, you know, dignitaries, maybe even royalty. This is going to be the perfect fit for them. It offers the style, it offers the comfort. You know, you got that powerful engine, you can armor it, you know, do whatever you want to it. And I think whoever's going to be riding in here will be nice and coddled. So yeah, nice addition to your fleet. Anyways, what do you think of this brand new long wheelbase SV with the signature suite? Leave a comment below. Ciao.